touching here. When I count to 3 and you open your eyes, you're going to find it quite humorous, in fact, downright hilarious that this person doesn't know the answer to that question. However, when I turn around and face you and ask you what your name is, you're going to go completely blank because you have no idea either. You have no clue, no idea what your name is either. It's completely gone. And the person I'm touching here also, when I count to that number 3 and your eyes are open, you're going to be convinced you're the world's greatest mathematician. However, the number 7 is completely gone. The number 7 is missing from your mind. Number 7 is gone. Count of 3, opening your eyes. Everything seems to be normal. However, we are playing that game Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Beginning with 1, 2, slowly coming up, and 3, eyes wide awake. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome my two contestants up here on stage with me. I know that they're very excited to be joining us for this game that we are about to play. And it's similar to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Now, I want to find my first subject. Were they out in the aisle? Right here. Come on up here, man. How you doing, man? Pleasure, pleasure. Now, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to skip all the small money straight to the $1 million question. If you were to win this $1 million, what would you do with it, sir?
Not worry about student loans.
Not worry about student loans. Yeah, that would be very cool. Now, this is where it gets serious because you only have one shot, but you do have a lifeline available. You can utilize anybody you want in the audience, okay? Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Now, remember, think it through first before you go to the audience member because they may not know the answer either. So eliminate all of your options and then utilize that as a last resort. Here we go. The question for one, and don't help them out, okay? All right. I understand you're a bit good with numbers? Yeah, okay, perfect. So, the question for $1 million is, what is your name? I mean, think it through, take your time, but really think it through before you commit to an answer. It's going to be a bit weird because your name is actually gone, it's missing from your mind, it's completely missing, but go ahead and tell us if you can. As hard as in fact, the harder you try, the more you can't think of it. That's like the weird thing. The more you try to think into it, it has the opposite effect. It's a little bit weird. You know, I know what some of you are thinking in the audience. You're thinking, it's kind of weird. I don't. Tell us what is your name, by the way? It kind of sucks. It's not so funny anymore, is it? Now, I know what some of you are thinking. You're thinking, okay. You're thinking, all right, well, they're just messing around up here. So, you know what? I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. What I have here is a $100 bill. As all of these people as my witness, I will hand you this $100 bill that may help with a little bit of some of those loans, if you can just tell me what your name is. You know what? How about we do this? What I want you to do is I want you to select a lifeline from the audience, somebody that you trust, somebody that you know and trust that could potentially help you out with the answer to this question.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, where's Tiffany? Tiffany, very loudly, please help my friend on stage with the answer to that question. Do you want to go with Tiffany, or do you know her that well?
She's my coworker.
Do you think that she would mess with you?
I would assume not.
Okay. It's $1 million, Tiffany. What are you thinking, man?
That she's fucking.
Okay. I'm going to help you out here, okay? I'll be right back with you in a second, okay? Focus on me, and you remember your name now. What's your name?
Chris Castellano.
And say it again so everyone hears you, very loudly.
Christopher Castellano.
Okay, perfect. And forget. Say it again. Have a seat for a second, okay? Have a seat.